All right, time once again for Feel Good Friday on SportsCenter AM, and a story that started with a picture. It was Bryson Quinney's dad who took it. You can see it there. The Padres would tweet out the picture, and it took off. Bryson is a 14-year-old heart transplant recipient from Wyoming. Put together that sign, bucket list sign, heart transplant, fly to San Diego for a game, get a picture with Fernando Tatis Jr., and it all happened. El Nino obliging in a moment that has since gone viral. And it's good to have Bryson Quinney with us on this Feel Good Friday. And Bryson, I want to start with the sign itself, the literal sign itself. Whose idea was that?
That was my mom's. So we were at Target that day, and it's kind of, everyone takes a sign to a ball game. So we just had the idea to, grab a Target, make a sign, and take it to the game with us.
And you've seen it work just like I have, right? So you're thinking, all right, maybe this is a shot. What expectations realistically, though, did you have that it would work for you?
None. With the amount of fan base that Tatis has, it's slim to none to have that happen.
All right, slim to none, and then suddenly none turns into a 100% chance. What did Fernando Tatis Jr. say to you?
So he just came up to me and asked me if I had the heart transplant. I said yes, and he just asked me how I was doing.
And what'd you tell him?
I said I was doing good enough to come here to San Diego and watch a game.
Man, he's not that much older than you are. I mean, we're talking about an age difference within a decade. When you see someone that young, that talented, talking to you in a moment where you're just sort of reaching out through a sign, that connection, what did that mean to you?
It meant a lot. Just to know, he saw my sign, and what, he does for the fans and for the game is awesome.
And that was only the start of your time around the Padres, right? What happened after that picture went online?
So the Padres posted on their Instagram, it kind of went viral. So the CEO, Eric Gruppner, contacted my dad and hosted us at his seats the next day, and we got to meet him. He gave me a signed ball from Fernando, and it was just awesome.
Okay, so the story goes viral. The picture goes out. That's how we saw it. We saw it on the Padres team Twitter account, and I'm sure countless others, thousands others saw it and reacted to it. So what has that reaction meant to you?
It's just it's just awesome to know because of organization, I was able to go to San Diego and go to that game. So for that sign to work, just really meant a lot.
And your dad said, as you might imagine, that you've had to put a lot of things on hold while you were on the transplant list and while you were in your recovery. Now that you've gotten to meet one of your heroes and you had that bucket list on the sign that we saw and you got a couple checks on it, what's next?
Just live out a normal life, I guess. What's next, and hopefully be done with this transplant issues and stuff.
Well, let me ask you that, though, because as someone who, let's see, I've got an 8-year-old son and I've got a 4-year-old. What do I have to look forward to? What does a normal life look like for a 14-year-old now?
Going to school and hanging out with your friends and having fun, playing sports.
I could do some of that. And now, from what I understand, baseball is the first love. Basketball is not too far behind it. Let's say you're making one of those similar bucket list signs. Let's say you're making one of those checklist signs for any NBA team, any NBA player. Who are you making it for?
Donovan Mitchell. I've already met him, though, because I was in primary children's. The team comes once a year. And so I got to meet Donovan Mitchell while I was waiting for my heart transplant, and that was really awesome.
All right, check it right off. We need to find another athlete to go ahead and make one for. So we'll make that sign. We'll make that list down the road. I want to get you out on this, Bryson, and it's a lot to ask, I think, of a 14-year-old, but someone uniquely suited for this is certainly yourself. If you had to give advice to any young person going through what you've been through over the last several years, if you had to tell them something that either got you through it or something you wish you knew at the time, anything, if you were to talk to someone like that directly, what would you tell them?
Just make sure to keep in contact with your friends, someone you can talk to keep your mind off things with. It's super awesome not to just have your head wrapped around medical things. Just have someone you can talk to about it.
Man, we've learned that, I think, as a country over the last 18 months or so. Bryson Quinney, listen, man, thank you for the time this morning. Enjoy the rest of your summer. Best of luck and best of health to you and your family, all right?
All right, thank you.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.